Hi, and welcome to Stella X Lumine. I am a tarot reader, psychic, intuitive medium, and today I'm going to be giving oracle message reading for the sign of Capricorn for February 2020. I am a new channel to YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, for watching my videos. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can start receiving all my videos as I upload more and more. And again, thank you for joining me and spending your time with me. I'm so appreciative of it. I'm going to be using the oracles just because I like the oracles a lot. I will be doing tarot for March in the next couple of weeks. And also, you know, I'm a new channel, so I'm trying to identify what's a good series to always have on this channel. And so I thought maybe oracle messages would be well received. You guys just let me know what you think. This will be for Capricorn. This will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and also cross watchers. You are welcomed. You know, hopefully there's a message in here that you guys can receive that will make sense to you. These messages will not be relevant to everybody. This is a general reading. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. Cross watcher, vice versa. Capricorn, vice versa. Apply it how it fits to whoever comes through in the story. I think that's about it. Let's begin. Oh yes, let me show you the decks that I'll be using. There. Okay, so today I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's excuse me, Magical Unicorn deck. And then I'm going to be using Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. I'll have her Etsy link down below. Check her out. She's got some good stuff. Tell her I said hi. And then I'll probably also be using Archangel Michael's deck by Doreen Virtue as well. Michael's with me today, strong. A lot of messages are coming through on his cards as I was shuffling earlier, trying to receive some energy. So I'm definitely going to be using him probably at some point in time in the video. If I don't, you know, this is why those cards were here in the first place. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, I have 6 cards for Capricorn. I got change, share, one step at a time. Okay, some more cards for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2020. Exercise, practice. You know, I'm going to take these back. Let me redo those two. I'm sorry. Okay, I got exercise again. You'll know in the morning. Love heals fear. And I got 3 more, but that's just way too many. I can't take them all. I'm sorry. Okay. And now I'm going to acknowledge this card, which is definitely yes. Okay. So the first card we have, Capricorn, is the changes that you are making, that you're going through, are positive. So what is it that's happening in your life? Are you having a spiritual awakening? Have you been having a spiritual awakening? Is your third eye opening perhaps? Are you receiving messages that you don't know where they're coming from, or you're feeling like, you know, your intuition is peaking. You're starting to be able to see not the future perhaps, but you know, things that are going to be happening in the present day. Your psychic abilities are starting to become stronger, is basically what I'm trying to say. Perhaps you are leaving an old situation that was, to me, this looks like he's walking away from dark clouds, from gray clouds, from the old to the new, to walk through this this doorway to a new world. So perhaps a relationship is ending, your psychic abilities are peaking or starting to become stronger. You're leaving a job and pursuing for another job. You are pursuing education, and you're looking to possibly change your address. Whatever the changes are, just know that they're good and positive, and you're on the right path, and you're you're almost there. The changes that you want to see are almost here. They're guaranteed to happen. It's simply about taking one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So whatever it is that you've been doing, I'm looking at this like path behind the unicorn of where he's come, and he's probably been on this path for some time. Realizing that, that change comes one step at a time. And now you've been changing for a while now, and now you're at the threshold of it. It's time to step into this newness. Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. So again, if your psychic abilities are becoming stronger, if you are becoming more involved in your spirituality, Capricorn, share the insight and the wisdom that you have received from your angels or from divine and your passed on loved ones and your spirit guides. And know that when you give, you receive times 3. You know what I mean? So you ensure your abundance by sharing your abundance, is basically what I'm trying to say. But again, don't overdo it. Take it easy. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. I can't remember which video I had to say that in another one, but you know, there's a process to everything. But it feels like, and it seems like, Capricorn, that you're at the tail end of this change. And just know that everything that's happened as a result of the change that's going on in your life. So if you were going through a dark night of the soul, or you had a tower moment, or something awful happened that ripped you away from what was to what is now, it was definitely right, even though it may not have seemed like it at the time. Unfortunately, if it was a change of relationship, perhaps you two needed to break apart in order to come back to each other, or you're leaving a relationship because you realize this isn't who you are supposed to be with. This isn't where you want to be. Maybe you've met someone else and they triggered a change within you to bring you to where you're supposed to be. Whatever it is, it's definitely meant to happen. And looks like you're going to be, either you're at the tail end of this change and the hard time is over, and you're about to walk through this door, this pathway or threshold to your new life, or you're walking through the threshold of change and now it's all about to change. So exercise, run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. So of course this means during the process, during the, what can seem like, I guess, the slowness of change, during the journey is basically what I'm trying to say, of moving from one old life to the new life, getting through the roughness of it. Exercise would be a great outlet for you. And maybe this means, I don't know why I got this, but when I looked at this card, one step at a time, perhaps there is somebody who had some medical issues before, and they're learning to walk again. This is saying that your start of physical therapy, the exercise that you're going through right now, you will succeed. You know, there's rainbows here. There's a rainbow in this one as well. You're going to succeed, and you're going to start walking again. You're going to be healthy again. If there's somebody who was going through a health scare and they have to rearrange the way that they live their life, you know, just remember it's one step at a time, and you will succeed, whichever scenario it is, as long as you keep your mind to it and you continue to take one step at a time and just devote yourself and focus yourself towards your goals. You will succeed at it. And exercise is always good. So that's one area that I got. I think exercise is good for us no matter what circumstance we have in our lives. If we can, then we should. Not only does it enable the physical body, but it enables the mental body too. And when you enable your mental body, you're able to process more correctly. And virtually, if that's what you truly want, you can become stronger in your emotional body too. It benefits in all ways. So the next card is you'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. So if this is somebody who is wanting to change their life in some way and you're unsure of the steps that you should take or how it should be done, you're gonna know in the morning or tomorrow. You're going to, or when you wake up some morning, you're going to have a better understanding or better idea of how to approach this change. If you're seeking, give me one moment. If you're waiting to hear some news, you're going to get it in the morning. Remember, time is fluid, so however this happens, I'm not exactly sure when it's going to happen. If you're hoping to hear some good news, maybe you're hoping to hear from somebody that you love or somebody that you want to be with. They're going to reach out to you. Perhaps you're thinking of finding a way back to somebody that you left behind in the past because you had to change what was happening in your life and you had to step away. Maybe you went to rehab. Maybe you started taking AA, going to AA. Whatever change it is that you want to instigate or spark, you're going to have a better idea of it one morning when you wake up, whether that's tomorrow or a week from now. I'm not sure. Love heals fear. The power of love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. So, just give me 1 second. I'm going to take a sip of water. Okay, so if this is in reference to somebody that you want to be with, perhaps in the past you weren't so forthcoming about your feelings with somebody, Capricorn, or you withheld your feelings and they ended up leaving your life as a result of the way that you were living your life at that point in time. And now that you've changed, you want to share this abundance with this person that you've left behind, but you're not sure how to do it. Love will heal all things. Love heals fear. Approach this from a position of loving yourself instead of being upset with yourself over the way things occurred, over being different back then or treating them badly. Release yourself, Capricorn, from that guilt, and realize that you can find the solution. You can find it through exercise. You know, again, that's great for the mental body, which eventually helps your emotional body. Perhaps you need to go for a run or a swim or a walk. I don't know where you're from. Where I'm from, it's still winter, so everything we do is indoors. Some of us go outside and brave the cold, depending upon how much snow is on the ground. But, you know, say, for example, you're stuck, you can't figure out a way to approach this person again. Go exercise, go about your daily routine, whatever that is, go for a run, however it is you do it. And just know in the next morning, tomorrow, for example, you'll have the answers of what you need to do to take this one step at a time to bring this love back into your life. And again, it's time to share that abundance that you've received by going through this change. And I believe that you'll be successful if there's somebody that you want to come back to, or perhaps there's somebody that wants to come back to you. And this is what they've been going through. And now they're looking to approach you again, but they're scared because they have no idea. Whatever it is, if it's a person that you're hoping to come back, definitely, yes, they're going to come back. Whatever this change is, if it's physically a physical change for you, you want to get healthier, definitely, yes, you can do it. Share all the wisdom that you find on this path, on this journey, and know that, you know, what you share will come back to you times 3. Always just remember that this is one step at a time, that nothing is instant, and have some patience with yourself. Let's see, what else? Let me grab my Messages of Love Oracle cards. Can I have 3 cards for Capricorn, February 2020 for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Cross watchers. First card is regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Can I have 2 more cards for Capricorn for February 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers, please? Can I have 2 more cards for clarity for Capricorn for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers for February? I got 3. Decision. I got 4. Obstacles, passion, obsession, new love. And you know what? Tomorrow morning is Valentine's, so maybe you're going to approach this person tomorrow and you're going to finally figure out how to do it tomorrow morning, or this person's going to come back into your life, and you're not sure how or when, but you're going to have some sort of piece of information that's going to prove to you that they're on their way back to you. But definitely, yes, whoever this is making you think of as I'm speaking this, they will come back, and it's up to you whether or not, you know, you want to decide if you do want to go back to them. So the first card I have is regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily have to be about love. If this is referring to somebody who is trying to change their lifestyle or trying to change their mental health, or they're making effort in becoming whole again, and they're putting their focus on their wholeness. Perhaps this is reflecting the regret that they have about the way they've treated themselves, because they realize that all along they should have been loving themselves instead of acting out of fear and not taking care of themselves because of maybe obstacles in the past, unhealed wounds that were blocking forward movement. You know, we all have those things: anxiety, depression, trauma. Perhaps you regret spending so much time treating yourself badly, or not focusing on yourself when that's what you should have been doing all along. That it's time to decide about this relationship. So if this is referencing to somebody who wants to make better decisions for themselves health-wise, you know, it looks like you've already made the decision to do that. You've made the decision to invest in the relationship that you have with yourself, to overcome your obstacles. and love yourself. You know, again, remember, it's one step at a time. The biggest step is deciding, you know, and you're halfway there. And it doesn't mean that it's not going to be easy. I'm sorry, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be hard, because it's going to be very hard. But who's more worth it than you to change and become a better person? Perhaps you're looking to go to school for some reason. That came to my mind. And you've had some hesitations about it in the past, or, you know, maybe you raised children first and now you're deciding to go back to school. And maybe to become a teacher, or to teach physical education of some sort, or these are the things that interest you. And then, you know, the angels and divine are calling you to share the knowledge that you require, because it will help a lot of people. I don't know where that's coming from. But, you know, this could also mean somebody feels remorse for the way they treated you, and this is why they had to change, and this is why they are coming back to you now, to approach you with a new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. And this can mean somebody's coming back to you, or you're committing back to yourself, and you're finding that self-love that you so deserve. Passion. Try something you've never done before. So maybe there's a form of exercise that you're interested in, or you're thinking about going back to school. Whatever it is, you know, it's definitely a yes. Go for it. If it's something that has you to the point of obsession because you can't let it go, because you can't stop thinking about it, then you're definitely meant to do this. And again, if this is going back and referencing to somebody who changed because they you know, the way they were living their life wasn't good. Perhaps the past obsessions that you had that held you and bounded you to the wrong way of living, they're releasing now. Or maybe the person that you hurt before you changed, you couldn't get them off of your mind. You were so obsessed with them that it triggered you into this change, which is eventually leading you towards a new love for yourself and a new love for them. You're coming back a completely different person, or this person is coming back completely different to you. Let's see what else here. And even though, you know, the obstacles were there in deciding to become healthier, or, you know, the anxieties and the fears held you back for so long, what matters now is that you're doing it now. And this is the time to do it now. Congratulations on wanting to be true to who you are and live a life that's more suitable to what you need. Congratulations on deciding to choose love over fear. Your love will heal your fears. Deciding to choose yourself over everything and everyone else. Let me see here. I'm not sure if I have anything else for you, Capricorn. You know, definitely yes. New love is entering your life if that's what you're seeking, or an old love is coming back and it will be like new. Definitely yes to exercise, trusting your intuition, changing your mindset, and approaching life from a different aspect. Definitely yes to everything that you're thinking about. If you can't let somebody go, if you feel connected to somebody to the point of obsession, then perhaps you two are meant to be together, and perhaps this change was necessary, Capricorn, and it triggered you into becoming who you really needed to be, to drop the bad habits, to drop this self-medicating things that you do. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. Hold on one moment. Dani, shh. She's having a bad dream. She's my familiar. She goes everywhere with me. You guys will probably hear me talking about her in every video because she sits in here with me while I do my readings. If you're deciding on a relationship, about going back to someone, or if it's someone new and you're unsure, definitely yes. This is a yes, yes, yes. Congratulations. Just know that, Dana, I think she's having a bad dream. Oh. If somebody having bad dreams, perhaps you're having dreams, nightmares of things in the past, obstacles, unhealed wounds that are causing your nightmares. That's what makes you so fearful. But just know that you're guarded and you're protected, and there are ways to change whatever it is that you're experiencing. You're gonna know, perhaps even by tomorrow morning after watching, you're gonna know the next morning after watching this video, whenever you should come across it, cross-watcher or a Capricorn, what the answer is that you need to do. This is a definite yes, whatever it is. And I think that's all that I have for you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.